Oh, hey.
Oh, welcome to our lovely abode. Our lovely Sunny D based juice products based off of real oranges.
Yeah. Welcome back to Marmalade. We are back on this beautiful winter's day. So happy to see you here. Why don't we just get started?
Yeah, you can see that some of the people that we spent those long, aching midnight hours trying to find have already arrived. You can see Audie's little beautiful ears in the background.
Yeah.
You can see that my tent has been set up right beside me. And in the meantime, I've already paid off my loan, so a house should be here the next time you see my house specifically. And
Woohoo.
no, how about we just look around the island and see what's popping around?
Okay. So the
It's-
goodest boy.
It's our boy.
Oh.
He does a little sit.
Oh. You queen. Oh my god.
Let's talk to him.
What's in the bottle?
Bottle who is giving us Nana. Love
Nana.
We love Nana.
Oh, Nana's such a sweetie. Nana taught me bamboo bench. Oh.
Oh, it's a great item. Great for use as like an early low table.
Oh my god, I wish I had reactions.
You'll talk to him.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Hi Jade, it's me Bones from the day trip. You invited me to move here and man, I'm glad I did. This place has the best bugs and tastiest fish.
Oh, I forgot that Bones is lazy.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's totally fine.
It's all good. I just finished unpacking and look at him play. He's like, woo! He's zooming.
Oh, Bones.
He's zooming. He's Newman.
This is Bones' house.
Okay, cool.
Bones has Stone House. Unfortunately, all of the new villagers that we got are roaming around on the island, so we can't show you inside of their houses.
That's okay.
But that's okay. Okay, here is my actual baby. Ah, queen. Look at her.
Hey Jade, thanks for the chit chat on that rando island. Also, thanks for the moving advice. I already totally love it here on Marmalade. I know you would.
So Audie is literally the queen of this place. Nobody needs to talk to her.
For
and
sure.
then here's my other second child.
Oh, and they're both wearing pineapples.
Yes, they're sisters.
Awesome.
Juman and I were talking before, and we decided that Lily is like the nicest, most reasonable person.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
From the neighborhood.
Yeah.
She is that person who doesn't mind whatever you have on your island, or sorry, not your island, your lawn, as long as you make sure that it's not like completely illegal.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
She minds her business. She is an absolute delight.
For sure. How was your week?
How's your week?
I hope everyone's week has been okay. I know that stuff's pretty wild right now in the
Exactly.
current day of filming, which is like first week of January 2022. Happy belated New Year, by the way.
Yeah. How was your holidays? We did nothing. Oh, hi Harvey.
Hey, yeah. Hey, you live on this island? Thought so. I'm from like the next island over. My name's Harvey. You can call me Harvey if you want. Is the vape part just fun to say? I mean, Harvey's sidetracking me now.
But yeah, back to your week. We hope you had a good week. Honestly, having even just one good day a week is such a joy.
Yeah, it's very much the goal is to sort of aim to have at least one because right now it's real hard to try to like, find that happiness
Yeah.
when like life is just so difficult unnecessarily, right? But hey, we hear you and we hear how hard it is for you and we absolutely support any and all things you do to find your happiness for yourself because that is hard stuff. Our weeks have been pretty chill, all things considered. I mean, we've been staying pretty safe, but we were lucky enough to get our boosters, our
Yeah.
third shots over the past week or so. But if the side effects haven't hit you the first two times, it'll definitely hit you the third time.
Oh,
I'll
my
give you a heads up on
word.
that because it was I was talking to my parents and they were asking me how I was feeling, and at the time of them calling me, I was perfectly fine. I was like, yeah, I know Jade and I are fine. No major issues. And then literally as I got off the phone, I'm like, oh, I am no longer fine. A celebration ceremony?
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah.
I don't usually do that, but
Let's do that. It'll be our first big family photo until we get the original 10 villagers on this island. Oh, look at Lily in the back, being cut off by Bones' big old head.
yeah. Sylvia, why don't you let her go in the front?
Like
You're
do
tall.
realize, yeah, Sylvia, you're tall. Get in the back. Don't you know photo etiquette, Sylvia? Come on.
Exactly. Oh my gosh.
How have you been feeling though, Jade?
I'm okay. Like you said, the booster was really awful. I was at work the next day, which
Yeah.
was not the plan, but honestly, what can you do when you have an opportunity to get something like a vaccine, as long as you're being a responsible citizen in my opinion, you go and get it.
We definitely recommend here at the Juicebox channel to get vaccinated, stay at home to the best of your ability.
Wash your hands,
wear a mask, be mindful
Follow
of
the
those
guidelines
around you that aren't able to get vaccinated for a variety of reasons. Most people aren't trying to be poopy. Some people just aren't able to, so do keep that in mind as well and have some patience for those folks too. Do your best to take care of yourself and other people out here.
But yeah, I was at work and it was not a great day. In fact, it was probably one of my worst days at work. I just wish that I had one day in between because the following day I felt much better. Still not perfect, but much better. It kind of just ruined my whole work flow that time because it was my first day of 4. Like if you start off on the wrong foot, the rest of your set is just off.
Yeah. And for additional context, both Jade and I are people that work into helping professions. I am a social worker, IRL, and Jade is a nurse, IRL. So we both have sort of been in this game working alongside Covey, including our homie Omarion, who's definitely here and definitely vibing with us, trying to roll with the punches. And we've been rolling the punches for the past, 3 and a half, 3 years?
2.5-ish?
Man.
Two.
Time continues to not exist, and
2
it's
years.
wild that we're...
2 years, because in March, it'll have been 2 years since we have been in lockdown.
Yeah,
essentially.
Fun. Yum, yum, yum. Being in COVID has definitely led to the interactions with some more interesting individuals.
Yeah.
There's not the individuals you're thinking of. It's not those weirdos who are super not into, protecting themselves and people around them.
Jeevan is
but
putting this really nicely.
We've pretty much ran into an Animal Crossing NPC in real life. It's hard to describe how we found this guy, but it was very much a situation of Jade and I were just minding our business, trying to pick up some McDonald's, and we just ran into a literal quest-giving NPC who just would not stop talking.
Yeah. It was kind of weird actually because we thought that he was leaving the McDonald's.
Yeah.
Obviously, we were following the protocols, and the McDonald's only allowed 5 people in, so
Yeah.
we were waiting patiently outside of the McDonald's. He just approached us and started saying, reasonable small talk if you run into somebody. He mentioned how, they're back on the reduced numbers again.
Yeah.
And we were like, yeah, it kind of sucks, but, it is what it is. And thankfully, he's standing about 1 meter away at this point. For those of you who are Imperial, that's about 3 feet. But anyway, he's standing not far away enough, but far away enough that it's not our personal space.
Yeah, it's still socially comfortable with his distance. It could be more, but it's not to the point where we're gonna have to tell him to back off.
Yeah. However, throughout this interaction, he keeps on ranting about the fact that he's got a great place, he's got great rent, and it kind of occurs to me through what he's saying that he has assisted living.
Yeah.
Because he says his rent is $150.
Yeah.
The average rent for a 1-bedroom is about $1,900. So he's living way below the average income.
Right. And with the fact that there is a housing crisis in the city, I'm happy that he was able to get assisted living. But folks, he was really pushing it.
Yeah.
He was...
Yeah.
He was promoting us to it felt like he was trying to encourage us to move in with him.
He actually did encourage us to move in. He said, you guys should come find out about my place because it's quiet and there aren't any rough housers. He mentioned there weren't people doing drugs and stuff like that. So he literally encouraged us and tried to sell us on moving to his building.
And then he got a little bit more pushy and started coming closer and asking us where we lived.
Yeah.
And how our housing situation was going.
It was actually kind of awkward because when he asked where we lived, I just was I don't even know an appropriate answer to tell this guy because I don't want it to sound like I don't know where I live, but the longer I tried to figure out an answer to him, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
It just became, I don't even know where I live, man.
Man, I don't
even know where I live.
I'm just vibing, dude.
I don't know if I'm close to here or far away.
Who lives anywhere? We're all just energy in the universe. Know what I mean?
Yeah. So he mentions a neighborhood, and I was like, no, we're not there.
Yeah. And this would be fine if that was the end of the conversation. However, the reason we believe he's an NPC and we've just run into a local cryptid was that he just kept looping the same dialogue.
Yeah.
It's we kept on pressing X and we didn't know how to leave his dialogue prompt. And so that dialogue kept on looping for like until we left and walked out with the McDonald's.
Yeah, honestly.
We went inside, we ordered the food, and he came inside too. And he
You
was
should've-
asked to leave.
He had us talking so long that because we were waiting outside the McDonald's,
300
other people
people
were,
came ahead of us.
yeah, other people came ahead of us
Oh my
because
God.
they didn't think we were trying to enter the McDonald's.
Yeah.
We were just talking to this random guy. It was not great.
Yeah. And this is not us like talking trash on this guy. He clearly wanted some social interaction, and like, you know, who doesn't right now, especially during the last 2 years. But I think it's also a matter of how much time and energy you're able to comfortably spend with someone, and how much time we spent with this guy in relation to how cold it was and how we were
also
just wanting
like,
McDonald's.
And also just social manners in general. Like, there definitely is a amount of time that you can spend taking up a stranger's time with your small talk.
There's a balance between, you know, making sure that you're giving time for folks, and making sure that you're not taking up too much. We're not on the clock. We're not obligated to necessarily talk to people. We were okay with this conversation out of goodness of our heart. He looks like an elderly person, so he clearly didn't seem to have a whole lot of people that he could talk to.
Yeah.
Like, you know, just being a good citizen, right?
Yeah.
But being a good citizen doesn't necessarily like behoove people to like mess with boundaries, right?
Yeah.
I think it's hard, right, for anyone to like sort of say no to people. But we literally just could not escape that conversation. It would not naturally end.
It was so difficult because you would try to say something and you'd literally get and then he would start talking again.
We started walking away pretty fast, not out of like fear, but just out of the sense of like, if he's an NPC, he might teleport to a random area and then we'd have to interact with him again.
Yeah.
And we didn't want to worry about that.
We definitely ran
Yeah.
to the subway. As soon as we got down to the subway, I was like, gee, look around. Is he here?
Is he here?
I don't want to bad talk this guy either because he is not the only cryptid around where we live.
Oh, for sure.
Where we live, there are so many. And they're
cryptids.
so like well known, just like members of the community at large. Not any specific neighborhood, but just like the city in general.
Yeah, just like Mothman, we love them. We think they're furry and beautiful. We may not necessarily
We're wary of them.
We're wary of them. We have sort of this like fear and awe of our local cryptids. All out of respect, but also genuinely a sense of like, I don't want to bother these folks because they clearly have their own things to do and their own quests. They clearly are the main characters of life. And, you know, we are the NPCs. But, you know, you're always going to be the NPC in someone's life. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was very awkward. To just end that story off. If you run into a random person on the street and their small talk seems to be taking a long time, you may have encountered the cryptid that we are talking about.
You may have encountered the local quest-giving NPC in your area.
Yeah.
He'll offer you, as long as you go through all of his dialogue prompts, he will offer you a ton of fetch quests and monster quests in which you just accept them and then complete them at your leisure for some free, I suppose, bells in this case as we're playing Animal Crossing. Hello, Audie.
Now, with that being said, we're just going to switch over to tomorrow so that we can get this game moving because there was a point. There was a point, I promise, of this episode. Okay, this is Bones' house.
Bones has arrived.
I'm super excited.
Oh,
he's making something. Oh my gosh. This is what my first ever Eric's house looks like.
interesting. It's a cute house. I like how he has orange chair. Orange desk.
Well, that's because we have Orange Island.
Oh, did Eric
right?
have like a peach table as well?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And he's giving you a recipe to how to make a boomerang? Or is boomerang just his catchphrase?
No, he's giving me a boomerang recipe.
Oh, that's nice. Only if you can throw it. That'd be cool.
I think he would like for me to throw it for him, so...
You already know it. Damn.
That's great.
Don't worry, Bones. I won't tell you that I already know it. It's like when someone gives you a gift that you already have. And it's like, yeah, man, thanks. I really needed it. And now you have two of the thing. And who knows if you need a second one, but hey, maybe you need it.
Oh.
A lost item.
Lost item. Okay, I've been practicing getting better at discerning whose item it is by inspecting it. Let's see if it'll let me inspect it. What? Sometimes it'll say like, oh, this is a fashionable purse or something.
Well, at least Lily is right here, so she can let us know if she's seen anyone with this item.
Yeah, Lily, is this...
Iggly's not feeling well. Oh. All right.
Okay.
Well,
Sometimes that happens.
You know.
We were just telling you about how we felt unwell after our boosters.
I'm happy Igley got vaccinated.
Yeah.
Our island is our sort of like polycule family cube. So as long as no one's like visiting anyone else right now, they don't have to necessarily wear masks around us because we're only ever seeing each other. So I think it's okay.
This is our family.
Yeah.
So we don't wear masks at home. Audie is...
Right here. Oh, she wants to talk to you too.
She's going to give me a reaction.
Getting used to life here, and it's pretty spectacular. It's something new every day. Aw, I have something to give you. So here you go.
It is
There's a
not
present.
a reaction, but I'm so happy.
A little chic souvenir that I brought from my last island, an air circulator. It is the middle of winter, Audie. We can just open a window, but I appreciate it. Especially when summer comes back around, I'm absolutely going to use that.
Thank you, Audie. Absolute queen. Genius.
You also dropped something. Right by Lily's house, actually. Or right by Bones' house.
Audie, are you trying to give Bones some sort of a message?
Were you trying to have Bones find it for you? That's very cute. I'll keep an eye out. I'll let Bones know that, that you want to hang out sometime. You might not look super great in college shirt, but I might. Let's try it on, see how it looks.
Sure. Let's try it on. It's going to take away my pants, so...
Wait, will it actually?
Oh, yeah,
you only have tights on.
I was wearing a dress.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, no. So
Well, what was her present?
The air circulator.
Oh, yeah, right. Oh, she's like looking back at you and being like, you like it? You like it? Come on over. It's your girl.
It's your girl, Isabel.
You know her. You love her. You've loved her for so many years. You've never gotten the chance to tell her how you feel, but she's here now.
Yeah.
I think headcanon is that she came from your New Leaf Island, because you didn't actually show up to your New Leaf Island in the past, 3 years.
Honestly, Isabel was the only person running that island. I don't remember what Tom Nook does on New Leaf.
I think your previous New Leaf challenge probably fell into a weird apocalypse purge situation, and then she escaped to this island. Now she's gonna find you, and she's gonna be like, "Oh, hello."
Honestly, I don't remember anybody who lived on my New Leaf Island other than Avery and Pico.
Right, good old Pico.
Honestly, I should boot up New Leaf on my DS just to see what on earth is happening.
Isabel's on the island. She has joined the Marmalade squad. Our team is just keep on getting bigger, keeps on getting more powerful.
Our girl boss squad is just, it girl bosses so hard.
Honestly, we have a lot of girl bosses on your island. We got Audie. We've got Lily. We've got, we don't like Sylvia, but Sylvia's a single mom, so I respect
Sylvia
it.
is there.
Yeah. We got Isabel now. We have literally all the Able sisters once they arrive. They're all girl bosses in their own right.
Oh, cool.
And
It's
a
a
free
ticket.
So whenever we want to do more villager hunts, whenever we want to add... Oh, my house is there.
Your house is there.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what's up in resident services.
Ooh.
Oh, I cannot wait to decorate. It's Sahara.
Sahara.
Okay, Sahara, please give me a rug.
What size shall the rug be?
I want a small rug,
A small
please.
rug? They're standing. They're waiting to see us. Jade, hello. Welcome to the new improved resident service tent. Did I say tent? Of course I mean building. Couldn't have built it without your help. You're Jade, right? Mr. Nook told me all about you. I just started today, so I'll have my hand full learning the ins and outs of the new job. I'm already smitten with island life, so you can count on me to give my absolute best. You know
I
it.
love her one teeth.
Yeah, she has one teeth. Teeth gang for life. Time for a new loan.
Oh, yay. $350,000.
We love it. We will do a lot of construction, don't worry. We plan to do island builds and stuff. Please keep an eye out for that in the future, because that'll be some fun stuff that we do.
Let us know if you're still watching. Do you
Thank you for watching.
Yeah. If you've been watching our channel for the past 3 episodes now, would you like to see us play another game?
Because Jade and I have been thinking of, playing some other Nintendo titles, possibly playing some co-op games or games that involve 2 players directly, like maybe playing a round of Mario Party. Let us know what your thoughts are, because we're doing this because we like it and we have a lot of fun with it, but we also want to be mindful of, what other folks are looking for. Remember that time last episode where we called him Daddy?
Daddy Nook. Oh.
Oh, KK. I'm his biggest fan.
I know everything about KK. I know KK's other friend. KK's secret friend that I'm not going to talk to you about for a second.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Now that we have our main goal of getting more people on our island and making our island more spick and span for KK to arrive, let's talk about something that Jade and I have done recently, which is finish all of Happy Home Paradise.
Yay!
We did all 30 of those houses that needed to be completed to complete the sort of main quote-unquote story of Happy Home Paradise, and I think that was a really delightful addition to the game. Like,
I
I'm
agree.
honestly like really happy that they've included Happy Home Paradise. It's probably one of my favorite parts of Animal Crossing now. Just having the ability to design houses. What were your thoughts on Happy Home Paradise?
I really liked it. I was kind of taken by surprise because I don't normally take a lot of joy in decorating my house in the game. I usually spend more time trying to make cute little areas on my island,
Yeah.
and definitely a load of time curating the villagers that live on the island.
Oh,
But
absolutely.
let's not talk about that. So regardless, I think that the aspect of just solely decorating the island. Oh, sorry. I was taken aback by the beautiful Christmas tree up there.
Oh. Wait, that wasn't there before.
No, it wasn't. It's only here now that Isabel is here.
Oh, because
she's the one who decorates
She
it.
just got onto the team and she set up all the Christmas lights.
Yep.
Bro, it's not even Christmas anymore as well. You didn't have to do that.
Yeah. She honestly...
It is it's beginning of January for us.
Astounding.
We
What a team player.
love a work ethic.
Exactly.
Again, Girl Boss Central is Marmalade.
Exactly.
Is that going to be our villager theme?
No. Just a game where you only decorate the inside of a house. It was actually kind of eye-opening because you were able to kind of really focus on one skill at a time.
Yeah.
Whereas when you're on your island, you're doing so many different things all the time. Terraforming, building the inside of your house, villager relations, everything.
Yeah.
It's like so much at once. So
And definitely
it was
for
nice.
me scratched the creative itch that I was missing from Animal Crossing because I was never the person that wanted their island to look really nice. I was always like super into how my house looked. And this was just a game mode that allowed me to make other people's houses look good. And so I really scratched the sort of creative itch that I was looking for out of Animal Crossing, especially pre 2.0. There wasn't really a whole lot else left to do in Animal Crossing once you finished the main story. But man, yeah, loved Happy Home Paradise. It sucks that this is like 2.0 was the last major free update, so everything else will most likely be paid. I'm also kind of excited to see what other types of paid updates they'll have in the future
Yeah.
if Goodfield ever decides to do more paid updates to this game.
Oh, absolutely. I was very satisfied. I feel like I did get my money's worth out of that
Oh, absolutely,
update.
yeah.
100%.
And the fact that you can still make houses and the Poke currency can be usable for like making bells. Like there's an entire YouTube video where someone paid off their entire like full house loan by just transferring Pokies into bells.
Yeah.
So it's added more possibilities for stuff that you can do, villagers that you can interact with, especially in the sense that like, you know, when you have all 10 of your villagers on your island, there's only so much new people you can have, whether or not it's like a new... Don't dig
I wasn't
Lily.
trying to dig Lily.
Don't dig Lily.
She's walking away.
Oh my god,
I'm
stop
trying to
it.
talk to Lily.
Don't shovel Lily.
I wasn't shoveling her.
I saw for a chat. Sorry for kicking your ankles with a literal shovel.
I'm so sorry, Lily.
Oh my
Please
God.
forgive me.
Okay, she's trying to struggle last minute dinner plans, and now she won't be able to do those dinners because you've removed her ankles from her body.
Stop. No, I didn't.
Happy Home Paradise is good. I'm excited to see what they do next because
Agreed.
we'll see. Like I imagine that they will have more paid content. It may be a while since
Yeah.
they make a major update because I mean, what was it, like a year and a half since
Yeah.
like anything was updated in
They
Animal
give us
Crossing?
so many updates in 2020 and then said bye-bye.
Bye. Like, what do you think will even be the next update?
Oh, it has to be some kind of aspect to Animal Crossing that we haven't experienced before. Because the Happy Home Paradise was Happy Home Designer.
Yeah.
We have the Roost. We have pretty much every other kind of like facet of Animal Crossing other than the campers. I think the only thing that we don't have access to is like we do have the campsite, but it's not the same as Pocket Camp.
Right. I wonder if the next paid update then is just sort of some integration with Pocket Camp. Because, I mean, since they kind of have been able to do that for a while, since you can, like, add stuff from the Nintendo phone app on your phone.
Yeah,
So-
but I think perhaps like either some communication between your Pocket Camp island and your Pocket Campsite and your island, or perhaps like some of the features that are available in Pocket Camp. Like in Pocket Camp, you can have a garden, which we do have access to right now.
Yeah.
But the kinds of things that you can plant in your garden and the kinds of trees and fruit that are available aren't available in the game. One of those being mangoes. Like
Yeah.
you don't have access to those, which I think sucks because mangoes are one of my favorite fruit.
Right.
Unfortunate, but them's the breaks.
Yeah. God, if only paying off student loans was this easy.
Oh my gosh, just going into a bank account that just had money in it.
Yeah, and just transferring it instead of having to deal with like the whole shebang of like transferring stuff
to national
and
student
national
loans.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Oh my gosh.
Ugh.
I mean, I guess in some ways we kind of do that because if you go through your bank account, you can just press pay bill.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, you'll never have the amount that you need.
Yeah.
At the beginning, anyway.
Shouts out to all our folks that are in the middle of going through school and having loans or paying off their loans right now. It's a fun time. I wish you all the best in your endeavors of paying that off.
Yeah, shouts out to anybody who is taking out a loan. You are the baddest. Mm-hmm. You are the best because it's not easy to pay back debt.
Yeah.
It isn't.
It really isn't.
But unfortunately, education in the Western world is not a God-given right.
Yeah.
It is a privilege.
God.
So
speaking of rough and the failures of society, I've heard you watched Tokyo Godfathers recently.
I did watch Tokyo Godfathers. It was incredible. And right now is the time where if you don't want to hear spoilers about Tokyo Godfathers, you should leave.
Yeah. We'll give you a timestamp roughly of when it's over.
Yeah.
But yeah, spoilers for Tokyo Godfathers. Actually, well, first of all, you can watch it on Netflix. It's pretty fairly available now. I've heard the dub is pretty good if you're worried about subs. But spoilers for Tokyo Godfathers and thoughts from Jade in 3, 2, 1.
Well, my first thoughts is just that I really enjoyed the movie. I thought that it was like the perfect movie, and I told this to Jimin, it's the perfect movie for that time after Christmas, but before New Year's. Mm-hmm. And I had never really watched a movie that kind of encapsulated that time period. That's just like the awkward in-between holiday time. It did a really good job. It felt super holiday-esque.
That's nice.
Para-holiday.
Para-holiday.
If you might.
I don't even think that's a term. But
that's not a term, but I'm going to make it a term.
Jade 2021.
Peri-holiday. The peri-holiday period.
Yeah.
It was really, really beautiful. I loved how everything in the movie was so serendipitous. Mm-hmm. It just was like one thing would happen that would lead to another thing, and you didn't really need an explanation for it. There wasn't any really like hole in the plot. Mm-hmm. It just was like this person is connected to this person. It was really, really cool. I'm trying really hard not to really, really spoil this movie because I encourage so many people to watch it. But I think that my favorite part of it was the very, very end. Man, if you could imagine thirsty as a person, it was me. I was like, you're gonna end it there? That's all? Come on, I need to know what happens after that. But the fact that they ended it that way has the movie still in my mind, which I think is a really clever thing to do.
For sure.
Because obviously when a movie ends on like a happy note, you stop thinking about it. Mm-hmm. But now I'm still thinking about Tokyo Godfathers. Like, I wonder what happened after that time, after that thing, and when she saw him, and like what was that all about? Mm-hmm. I really liked the movie. I thought that my favorite part was I don't want to say that the representation was good. There was representation in the movie.
That's nice. I mean, I know with Japanese media specifically, representation, we kind of have to take the crumbs that we get.
It was crumbs. Mm-hmm. It was crumbs, my lord.
Yeah.
And the representation that I'm talking about is from people that are marginally housed. The main character, this is not a spoiler, the main characters all are homeless for one reason or another. And we do get some sort of explanation why all three of them are homeless at some point in the movie, which is kind of nice because it offers kind of like insight into the fact that people that are homeless or people that are marginally housed aren't always homeless because they're lazy, which is such a terrible stigma.
Or for sure.
Lazy, or they have mental illnesses, or I don't know why. Like they were just raised on the street. Like people have a lot of stigma,
a lot of assumptions that
and
are made.
Assumptions about people who are marginally housed and like how they got to be in that point. Mm-hmm. But as opposed to, asking questions and trying to discover the stories behind these people, they judge them. Yeah. And I mean, I'm also in this category. I'm no better than anybody. I definitely have passed a homeless person on the street before because I felt a little afraid of them. That isn't to say that I don't ever try to do my part when I have an opportunity as well. Regardless, Tokyo Godfathers does tremendous representation for people that are marginally housed, because I don't know if I've ever actually watched an anime where the main character was homeless. Like, that's just not really a thing, especially if it's a teenager.
Yeah.
You know, and there is a homeless teenager in this movie, which it's really cool.
Yeah.
Another bit of representation is for the LGBTQ community. There is a trans character.
Oh, did it do that person well?
No.
Oh, God.
I mean, the way that other characters treat her is not good.
Oh.
But the way that she represents herself, I feel, is the crumb.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I mean, Japan hasn't been amazing about supporting the queer community historically in a variety of different media.
Yeah, it's just that the way that they talk about this person is not good. The third bit of representation, which this one was actually like bad in my opinion, is that there is actually a dark-skinned character. It's a very minor role, and it's not a good person at all. I don't actually fully understand the motivations of this character. I'll have to say that's probably the only quip I have about this movie, is like, this thing happened and it was quite random as far as I'm aware. I'll have to watch the movie again to really understand what was happening.
Okay.
But there is a dark-skinned character, but it's a bad person. And I'm kind of sick of watching anime with dark-skinned characters that are bad people.
Yeah. They're
like
used
antagonists that are dark-skinned. It's like, I'm sick of it. I'm honestly sick of it at this point.
It's such a thing. It's such a it's like so normalized.
It's so normalized.
Within
Every
Japanese
single
media.
time there's a dark-skinned character, there'll be an antagonist. Like in Fena, although yes, I was very much in love with that pirate badass lady.
O'Malley.
Yeah, O'Malley. Why was she dark-skinned and bad? Like, why was she a bad person?
For sure. Like, I mean, I guess you could say that she tanned because she's constantly on the open seas. But then why is the other evil person like pale as all pale man?
Exactly. It just, the other evil person, the guy?
Yeah, the guy.
But he gets to be inside because he's like a lord or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that
Japanese
was one.
media is full of like just couple steps ahead and like a few steps back.
That was definitely one aspect of the movie that I didn't like. It was very frustrating to have I was like, oh, it's a dark-skinned character. I always love seeing them because I always like to, be reassured that, dark skin can be animated. But I think what bothered me was the whole bit on, oh, this person is bad, or like this person is wrapped up in like a scheme. It's always a scheme.
Yeah. Can you not have black people in schemes for once?
I don't know if the person would identify as black, but it just was like very.
Because there is dark-skinned Japanese folks.
Oh, it wasn't a dark-skinned Japanese person.
Okay.
No, it wasn't like a tan chap. No.
Okay.
It was a person of another race that was dark-skinned.
Right. Was it like a foreigner? Was it also like a foreigner
it was also
situation?
a foreigner.
Okay.
It's always a foreigner.
So it's foreigner.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
In anime, it's always a foreigner, and they're always dark-skinned, and they're always evil.
Japan has a pretty strong ethno-nationalist identity, or at least a segment of its population that's very ethno-nationalist, which is fun. It's fun and great. Diversity is
I'm purposely not saying anything because I want to enjoy anime. I want it to be chill.
Yeah.
That's all.
And it's thankfully only getting more chill. Like, you had the water polo anime where there was a full-on Nigerian man.
Let's not talk too much about that because we actually didn't watch that anime.
Rajdhani from Sunny Boy.
Oh, Rajdhani was actually really well done.
Star Twinkle Precure had its half Brazilian, half Japanese Precure.
I think she was Mexican.
Oh, I thought she was Brazilian.
No,
okay.
she was like just
Straight
plain Mexican.
Okay, cool. Well, half Mexican, half Japanese.
Yeah.
That's also cute. And she was like the first tan Precure in the series.
Yeah, they're always so pale.
I mean, it's definitely getting better. Getting better doesn't change the fact that like it's been uncomfortable. It's been pretty uncomfy for a while.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts that you want to share on Tokyo Godfathers?
Watch it.
Okay. Highly recommend you. Any juice boxes out of 10 that you want to provide?
I would give it...
Or like a favorite juice out of juice?
I would give it 5 Allen's Fruit Punches out of 5.
Pretty good in this game of like the movie itself. Maybe not the most amazing juice ever, but very good for the juice of what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Could be better. Was pretty good. Fun, entertaining. I laughed. I cried. There was action. Everything.
Nice.
It was an everything kind of movie.
I mean, it left you thirsty at the end.
It even left me thirsty.
That's incredible.
For more juice.
Speaking of which, here's your once per video hydration check. Make sure you drink some water. Make sure you sip some juice.
Yes.
Maybe make a tea for yourself. Have something with some at least, high water content inside your body right now.
Yeah.
Make sure you stay hydrated out there. Your body is at least more than half water. So make sure you fill that up a little bit. Oh, hey, Lily.
Lily.
Hi there, Jade. Toady. Starting to feel real to me that I'm actually a resident here. Aw.
Lily.
Learn everything about our island. Oh, before I forget. What she's going to give you, flagged you down, is, she's giving us a gift too.
Lily.
A lifelong friendship. Oh, we're never, Lily. An unfinished puzzle. We can finish it together.
We can finish it together, Lily.
Oh my god. Oh, we're inviting you over for coffee all the time.
Oh, Lily. Oh.
Oh, amazing.
I love you.
Oh, and she's wearing her little hat.
You baby. Oh, I love the frog characters. I mean, Wart Jr. is disgusting, but I love the frog characters.
Again, your weird specificities around who you like and don't like continues to surprise me.
It's not weird. Do you think Wart Jr.
Get
is
the
lovely?
other wood. You need to make a campsite.
I have wood in my pocket.
Okay. I mean, then you need to get hardwood.
That's why I'm going to my house.
Okay. Do we have to accept the first villager that comes to visit us in the campsite?
Yes.
Okay.
It's unfortunate,
they
but
both
it's
look
a
like
rule.
snowflakes.
Right now, I think that what I'm focusing on for the design of the island is how I want to kind of create the neighborhoods. I don't want any of the houses to be in front of resident services. All of them will be further back.
Okay.
Yeah.
For sure, it sort of bleeds into the edge of city aesthetic that we're trying to make, right?
Yeah, there's going to be roads at the beginning, and then by the time you reach resident services, all of the roads will end.
Sure.
That's sort of my idea.
Okay.
So there can't be any houses
Fair.
on the street.
Okay.
That just seems not nice.
Yeah, no, for sure, I hear you.
For now, just putting all the houses in the exact area where I don't want the houses to be, so I don't have to worry about moving them just slightly over or something like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I'm actually wondering if the others are in their houses.
Yay! I believe this is
Audie's house.
This is Audie's house?
Lily was walking around.
Oh,
silly.
right, yes.
Audie has a very ostentatious looking outside. Oh, Audie, baby, hello.
This is actually the exact same layout as my Blue Bear's house.
Yeah. I think all of the first Peppies will have the same.
Okay.
Yeah, because when I had Tangy, this is how her house looked too.
Interesting.
Yeah. All of your first Peppies will have the same house. When I had Audie the very first time, she was not the first Peppy I had on the island, and inside of her house was steel. It was all these steel, metal kitchen things.
Oh,
yeah, it looked really cool, but it was very strange as well. It didn't look tropical, like how her outside of her house kind of looks.
Right.
Anyway, so that was kind of weird. I can't wait to redecorate her house for her.
Yeah.
And tell her this is how I think your house should look.
I'm excited to see which villager comes our way.
This is the spot. This is not the spot, but it'll be the
It'll
spot,
be the spot
for
for
today.
now.
I find it so weird that there are two characters in this game named Tom.
Wait,
There's Tom the cat, and then
Oh yeah, and then Tom Nook.
and then Tom Nook is also named Tom.
Huh.
And then have you ever considered the Cherry situation?
Yeah, that's weird.
Isn't that weird?
That's odd. So what do you need us to do now?
What we need is for visitors to be
completely
completely wowed
wowed.
by the wonders of life on our island. I'd appreciate anything you can do to help improve the island. Yes, do some weeding, plant some flowers, place some outdoor decorations to enhance the scenery.
Okay, so he just wants us to make the island look a bit more neat.
So, speed, weed removal. Let's go.
A visitor?
A visitor?
A visitor?
I mean, I'm a very important person.
We
as you
literally
can see.
just opened a campsite. Who would be visiting now?
I don't know. Sorry to barge in on your day.
The airport, so you can
Lottie.
meet her. Oh, it's Lottie. Okay, I didn't know Happy Home Academy unlocked this early.
Oh, she's so cute with her little jacket
Yeah,
on.
it's a very cute jacket.
I love how he says that they have a flight standing by as if they have more than one plane.
Yeah, it's only Wilbur and Orville. There's no one else.
There's no flight standing by.
Yeah.
Oh, Mabel.
Hey.
Hey, Mabel.
You mean-
Hey, girl.
yeah,
How you
Mabel.
doing?
Yeah.
Remember our conversation about Nook fungible tokens?
Mm-hmm.
That little rack in the back, would love.
Oh, for sure.
Maybe I could give the purple gown to Sylvia, and then she would look normal.
Sure. I mean, she doesn't deserve to be in the pineapple wearing crew.
Yeah.
Because, I mean...
Why are all the female characters on this island wearing pineapples?
I don't know, man. Our campsite is impressive. I'm already getting inquiries from applications from tourists who want to stay here. Won't be long until we start getting some guests. When we have a guest, a tent will be up at the campsite. Keep an eye out for that. What we need is for visitors to be completely valid by the wonders of life on the island, so probably still cleaning up and helping improve the look of the island. Yeah, a lot of outdoor decorations and stuff.
Let's plant some flowers and put a fence.
Hell yeah.
Because we're not leaving you until you meet our first campsite villager.
We're gonna be both amazed and horrified alongside you.
It's gonna be really bad.
Or really good, who knows?
It's gonna be really bad. I've never had a good experience with the campsite visitor.
Fair enough.
The first one. Almost all of my campsite visitors have just been evil, demonic people.
Alright, well let's zhuzh up our campsite a little bit.
The campsite? I was just gonna plant this stuff randomly around.
Oh, okay. I thought you wanted to put a fence near the campsite.
Oh, the fence we can put there, but I had an idea for where I wanted to put the fruit trees.
Sure thing. Oh yeah, you're gonna put it in the little corner. Is Bones zooming around again?
Bones. Hello.
Hello, Bones.
Hello, good boy. Oh yeah, I got reactions.
Woo, joy.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Bones knows that I love him now. It's very important for me to distinguish that I love Bones in a way where he's my son. All of the island villagers that I have on here, I lied. I was about to say an incorrect thing.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, Iggly is included in all of them for the time being.
Iggly is not my son. Iggly is absolutely
I do not know him. I do not care to know him.
Iggly is absolutely not my son. Like, expressly.
He is the farthest thing from my son.
Yeah. I would say, in fact, that Audie is my child, as well as Lily. So, therefore, thusly, that is what I'm talking about.
Cool.
Yes. All of these children that I have on this island are just like my absolute babies. I don't really have a boyfriend on this island.
I mean, you literally just started living here, so I think you'll need
I don't think I'll ever get one. I have a boyfriend on my other island.
Shouts out to Eric.
Shouts out to Eric. I don't think I could ever just like have another boyfriend.
Very monogamous.
I'll just plant the flowers near the campsite. But this is where you let things get away from you if you don't pay attention to it. Because Jeevan planted his flowers near his campsite, and then they became an invasive species on this island. So just be careful.
Don't do what I did.
Don't do what Jeevan did. I like how it automatically has snow.
Like you just found the fencing on the ground. It was just covered in snow.
Yeah.
You didn't take the chance to actually clear it out.
I created a little area.
Yeah.
This better appease the Nook.
The Nook God.
The Nook Master. I don't have anything else I can really like place.
Nook Daddy.
How many things does he need?
I think he'll just keep on saying the same thing. Like I don't think he ever says anything different. Like I think he just encourages you to visit the island to the best of your ability.
Will he ever be satisfied?
Until you pay off your money, no. I don't think so. Right?
Okay, let's see if the campsite visitor comes tomorrow. So, Isabel says, now for today's announcements.
Drumroll, please. Hey! We
have a visitor staying at the campsite.
This is incredible. Let's hope we love them and absolutely not hate them.
You have really high hopes.
I do.
It's not gonna.
You know, I think I like being optimistic about things.
It's not gonna be like that.
I appreciate being optimistic, you know? Alright, what's in your mail? Probably like another happy home. Oh! Bones gave you a gift.
Jade, I see your house got bigger again. What are you feeding it? You can feed it this present if you wanna.
Can I come over? Bones, you can come over anytime.
Bones, open invitation. I like to leave the campsite visitor for the last thing. Like I do all of my other checks. So check the mail, check who's walking around, who wants to chat. Okay, so
we have a fully grown money tree.
Oh, money tree.
Money tree.
Bonesy! Oh, he's wearing a hat today.
He was wearing a hat yesterday, too.
I didn't see it.
Yeah.
I wasn't... Look what we have here.
And Leaf.
Leaf's here to give us some plants.
Heck yeah.
Oh my goodness. What flowers do you want to use mainly on the island? I realize we can plant every flower, but I really like to kind of keep it a cohesive...
For sure. Like, what do you think matches well with roses, which is our natural flower?
I feel like hyacinths look kind of like wildflowers, so I like that, as well as cosmos.
Cool.
Not a fan of windflowers. Sorry.
I'm more of a pansy fan myself.
Maybe we'll try to keep it to those.
Sure.
Let's do white.
Yeah, I was thinking white since we already have the yellow hibiscus.
Yeah. What's going on?
Hey there. Let's chat. No, it's so fluffy. I bet it's really bits of cloud falling from the sky. You're not entirely wrong, Bones.
Bones, that's the cutest thing. Oh my gosh. You think he's a pit bull?
I think he's a Boston Terrier.
Okay. Oh, Tom Nook.
Hello there.
What is it?
Your home is another proper room. That's another upgrade. We've increased your lifestyle, which brings us to the cost of your remodel. 700?
58,000.
We know numbers.
So the thing is, maybe I don't read, but I can read. Whereas Jeevan can't read numbers.
I don't know, man. I've always been bad with numbers. It's weird. As we begin to see this omen of our new year, or this blessing of our new year, what's your New Year's resolution? As we see who's going to start us off as our first new villager to New Year.
Oh, my New Year's resolution is definitely to follow the CDC guidelines and feel the rain on my skin.
Oh, for sure.
And release my inhibitions.
Absolutely.
That's
the CDC is really here for us in terms of just, not being safe and definitely getting back to work as soon as possible. So definitely going to follow their guidelines around that. I'm looking forward to just drinking more water. That's right, y'all. Second water check of the video. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated over the course of the year. Stay hydrated every day. Prepare yourself for the groundhog equivalent of our year. Is it going to be a good groundhog? Is it going to be a bad groundhog? Is it someone that is going to make us run away and hide away in our own shadows?
Let's go.
Who's it be? Oh!
Julian! Oh my gosh, I've never had an actual good person.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
I've never had a good person.
This is a good smug man.
Oh my gosh.
This is a good smug lord.
Oh, I feel so relieved.
The vibes.
That was so scary.
The vibes for 2022 are going to be amazing, y'all.
I have to say.
It's going to be magical. It's going to be smug. It's going to be confident. It's going to be horny.
I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but I do have to say that Julian will probably not be a permanent member of the island.
You know what? It's not giving girl boss.
It's not giving girl boss. It's not giving Marmalade. I'm sorry. Like, our company really is looking for a certain vibe. And
are we kicking him out by diversity reasons?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's rough.
It's okay. I just personally think that Julian, although is an amazing villager and is a relief to have as a campsite visitor, he doesn't match the vibe of Marmalade at all.
Similar to Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss, Julian's giving a lot of manipulate, mansplain, male life vibes. So maybe you need like the yin and the yang.
Julian is a highlighter blue character, and everybody else is like some sort of neutral.
Fair enough. Never mind.
Yeah, he will stand out like a sore thumb. He just doesn't belong. And I also really want Shep.
Fair enough. Shep will absolutely fit with the vibes of this island more. But Julian, thank you for making the beginning of our year magical and amazing. I hope you enjoy. Oh, and his thing is glitter. Well, that's really cute.
Is that his catchphrase?
Yeah. You should live here for now, Julian. You may not be able to live here forever, but hey,
I'm in no hurry to get rid of him. I'm absolutely in no hurry to get rid of him.
This is definitely welcome to the Marmalade Girlboss Corporation.
Yeah.
Even any job, no matter how short it is, gives you the opportunity to learn a variety of different things and helps you understand more about yourself personally and professionally. So, I hope that you enjoy your time here because we will enjoy your stay.
He's 100% on a contract.
Oh, for sure.
That's all it is.
Yeah, the contract's 1 year.
Yeah. He's
definitely being paid in lieu of benefits.
Yeah. He's just on a contract. Whereas Igley is, his termination is imminent.
Yeah, Igley knows he's going to get let go soon.
Yeah. So,
he's just we're just sort of coasting along because, who wants to get fired right after Christmas? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Sylvia, same thing.
Mm-hmm. She's a single mom. We don't want to fire her. We want to make sure her severance package is good. We take care of our employees here at Marmalade Girlboss Co.
I can't express how happy I am that it wasn't Tex.
Mm-hmm. Man, if Tex showed up, Tex has shown up for both of our personal islands, folks.
Tex is haunting me.
Mm-hmm. Our first guest over at the campsite. You have time, or if you don't have time, make time and go check on our guest. And if you get an opening, try talking to moving into Marmalade. I did! What, really? You've done it! And so quickly! Then that means we have no time to waste. My next course of action will be building a new home. All right, let's find Julian his new temporary office.
Should Julian live? I feel like Julian, I'll just set him kind of like on the side where Iggly is.
Oh, that's
not
rough.
not that I think
that's
that
mean
he's
and rude.
Not that I think that he's like Iggly in any way, shape, or form. It's just that there's not really any more space on the other side where everybody else is living.
Fair enough.
Okay, fine. Maybe I'll just like sacrifice some land so that Julian can live with us over here in the cool people
You
area.
can live with us.
Audie, baby! What are you doing, girl? What are you...
She's working out
She is working out.
in a pea coat and a green knit cap.
She is getting those gains.
Oh, for sure.
Oh my gosh.
She is built.
I tell you, Audie, I always see her exercising, and it's because she wants to make sure that every man on this island knows she could beat them with her pinky finger.
This is Marmalade Girlboss Co. If you haven't heard me already.
Yeah.
We need a girl boss so hard. Do you want it to be more centered, or do you think you like the spot?
I do want it to be more centered, but I'm kind of worried that Audie's, she is never in the way. But that I won't. Okay, good. We can work with this.
And you might lose an orange tree, but I think that's okay.
That's okay. There are enough orange trees that I can replant them.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
All right, Marmalade is going really well so far.
I'm really enjoying our progress so far. I'm excited to see where we go from here. I'm excited to see who else joins our little startup company. And, I'm just excited to see where this year takes us on Marmalade. I'm excited to see where this island grows and develops and where the drama happens and, all the ups and downs. It's upcoming. I can feel it.
Yeah, I can feel it. I can feel the queens, Julian and Audie, duking it out. I can
already see the fact of Julian leaving the island because, he needs to take care of himself and stay away from the drama. I can already see it happening.
I can see it happening, even though we just mentioned that he has a 1-year contract. So we'll see.
We'll see how much he can get up to in a year, I suppose.
Yeah.
Hey, Sylvia. Can we give you stuff yet?
No.
Oh, we can't give her anything. All right, well, take a deep breath and look inside yourself. Now, still inside yourself, look up. What's the weather like? What's the weather like inside you? Sunny skies? Nice. No wonder you look so happy. Can't argue with sunny skies, right? Well, that's nice. A nice little manifesting to end off our video.
How about I put the present that I intended to give Sylvia outside her house so that I remember to give it to her. So it's been a very adventurous episode.
Lots of stuff happened.
We managed to not only talk about social issues, illustrate local cryptids.
Establish that our island is not just an island, but a startup girl boss company.
For sure. And we met our very first campsite visitor.
Yeah.
Which happened to be Julian. My island is better than yours. That's all I can say.
That's all we can say. I'm sorry to break this news to you. It is what it is, though.
Yeah. I think I honestly think it's the luck of YouTube that is giving us this kind of karma because I've never had a good campsite visitor. Not even once.
The vibes are amazing already for 2022. The vibes are magical. And we thank you so much for being alongside us and witnessing this with us.
Yeah.
And we hope that your vibes for 2022 and the start of it are immaculate as well.
Yeah. Next video will be a targeted video. It will not just be like a cute little adventure.
I mean, it still will be, but there'll be something to do on the adventure as well.
Yeah, next video.
We promise to try.
We promise to try.
Until next time, take care of yourselves and go sip some juice.